Welcome back to Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. I got me and my friends here gathered at the table, and we're gonna play some Call of Cthulhu. Uh, so let's just jump right back in because a lot's happened, and we're almost done with this first story arc, and I'm excited to see where things will go. So we'll fade to black. As I fade this music into something more thematic.
It's so dark in here.
We fade to black. And we fade back in. And we're getting scenes, little vignettes. Our first scene is at the hotel, where a group of investigators have been staying. And you have Vince, who had just flipped through one of these mysterious tomes. And you have Shorty. And Shorty, you were knocked out at this point, resting on the sofa, I believe.
Correct. I attempted to accomplish literally anything productive and promptly succumbed to my starvation, I guess.
You had been kept a prisoner, so to speak. Well, not so to speak exactly what that was. You were held prisoner of this order of the Silver Twilight. You had confessed that they had hired you to find some kind of artifact in Mexico, and you tried to pass off a forgery, and they were not too pleased with that. And so they locked you up in basically the catacomb dungeon, where they kept this creature that seemed to just be crying like an infant. And we see you on the sofa in the hotel room. We cut over to Willie and North. They're at the police station. North had a really rough night at the Silver Twilight Lodge, and he was just going to go report everything to the police, unawares of anything that was going on at in the catacombs and the caves underneath the lodge. Yeah. A shocking lack of communication. And Willie, he went to go look for North. He found him at the police station, the nearest one. And there was a police officer there in uniform who was eerily familiar. Turned out to be one of the lodge members there that Willie had seen at the auction. He recognizes Willie. Willie kind of does like a brief hello. I'll take my friend here. Your friend's acting kind of weird. You're referring to North. And Willie's like, I'll take care of him. And Willie gets up and is about to leave, notices that the police officer is no longer at the front desk. Where should we pick it up from here? I mean, there's two totally different stories going on right now. I'm kind of interested. Let's see what's happening at the hotel first, and then we're gonna dive into like the deep stuff on the other side. Okay.
I don't think anything's gonna be going on in the hotel because I mean, Shorty done passed out.
What has
Shorty's
started?
Shorty,
Desperate need of a burger.
Desperate need of a burger.
Gotten probably medical attention.
Come to the wrong place. Vince cannot. He will kill you if he attempts.
some serious hydration. Probably he's dehydrated, needs some carbs.
Need them to invent the microwave a good 20-30 years early.
What did you say about a koi? So, but Vince, what had Vince done? So, Vince read the book, kind of perused it just a little bit. English wasn't their first language. Maybe had a hard time interpreting it. What did Vince do after that?
Well, knowing that Vince has already gotten in trouble once for wandering off, there's not much else for Vince to do other than maybe poke Shorty.
So you go over to Shorty and poke him in the face.
Yeah, compliment with, are you dead yet, man?
He'll respond with beginning to snore at a volume and a pitch that is indistinguishable from the sound of traffic.
I would like to add just a little bit more to that. So you poke Shorty in the face. Are you alive? Are you dead? What do you do? Wake up, something. And in Shorty's mind, his dream suddenly flashes to a scene of him in the desert. But he is not himself. Shorty is someone else. He's wearing a long cloak, very simple robes. It's dark and it's the desert. Maybe not unfamiliar to some of the exotic places that Shorty has been to in all his adventures. But the moon is high, and there is a campfire set up next to him. And in his dreaming state, he is tending to the fire. He hears what he hopes to be just a dog and not a wolf from somewhere off into the wilderness. He continues to tend the fire, maybe breaking some bread. He's there alone, just him and his horse. And then while he's looking around, he notices something on a rock face behind him. A strange swirling pattern. It swirls over and over and some kind of text that he can't read engraved into the stone. Who knows how long it's been there. Shorty, so you poke him in the face.
Can I?
Sure.
Can I
sure.
attempt to? Can I attempt any try at seizing any lucidity in this dream at all?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. I think we had. What was it? We had willpower. What was it we had talked about? Maybe a session or two ago about.
Lucid dreaming?
No, not lucid dreaming. But you're fighting against. So you have your sanity and you have your not constitution. What kind of thing do you want to fight against in this lucid state?
I guess I'm trying to seize It seems like it's a dream. You're kind of just being pulled along by the narrative of the dream, what it's trying to show you. But I guess in this case, it's showing me something. And in this case, I'm trying to grip a little bit of control and I want to touch it.
You want to reach out and touch the dream. Okay.
I want to touch the shape on the rock. I want to see what's going on here. I don't think I'm myself in this dream, but this is the Shorty of it all. Shorty would try and touch it, so he's going to try and exert a little bit of control over what's going on here.
What was it we had talked about, in cases where, and this is a little off topic, but or out of the game, but so we had talked about how North's character has his own like mental health issues that he's dealing with.
Reality checks.
Reality check. So do me a reality check.
Yeah, that's a sanity roll.
Is it a sanity roll?
It is, yeah.
Reality check? Okay, we'll do a sanity roll then. What'd you get?
I did not succeed. My
So an 88 over 37. Do you want to push the roll?
So Shorty just acquired the Necronomicon. He does not know nothing about the relevance of the Necronomicon, but he's feeling a little spicy curious. How much sanity are we talking about here for him to try and push a little bit of...
Who's to say it's sanity? Just push it. You can just push the roll and describe to me what you're like. So you failed this roll. Maybe you're trying to like, you're like in a dream where you're like, oh, I want to go back and I want to do something else in that dream.
I'm being tugged along by the dream a little bit here. I'm fidgeting in my sleep. They've been keeping me locked in a dungeon for a long time, and I've been hearing the screams of an otherworldly being, and I've been seeing those formless janitorial staff wandering around for a hot minute here. I've been seeing some shit that is very clearly outside of the realm of my traditional comprehension. Despite everything he's seen, he's curious. His natural inclination to deny just letting somebody show him what he thinks he needs to see. He wants to take that power, take that opportunity to see stuff. He's gonna push a little bit. He's gonna take that opportunity to try and
Okay, roll, push the roll, my friend. Push the roll.
What is that gonna look like here? What do I need to?
You roll it again.
Roll it again. Okay.
And hope that you pass.
That's not a pass.
That's not a pass. So you reach towards the stone to touch it, to make some kind of connection with this stone. But right as you do, you hear a chanting. A loud chanting is all I could describe it as, and it distracts you. So right as you're about to touch it, your attention is pulled over towards an area that's it's covered by bushes, and whatever this chanting is just beyond that bush now. You're still in the desert, and but it seems to be like just shifting ever so slightly as reality is kind of molding it in this dream state. And there's this wooded area, and deep into this wooded area, there's some kind of chanting going on. You can't quite make it out, but it's rhythmic.
That darn ADD again.
So I'll pull back out while you decide if you want to just go with the flow, or if you're going to try to wake yourself up, or...
I'm going with the flow. I'm stuck in I'm being shown something. I think I have enough... I'm in a starved nightmare, All
right.
We vibing.
So, we're vibing. Okay. So, Vince, you poke Shorty. He begins to snore even louder.
Snoring like you paid for this hotel room. I can't with you. And Vince is going to go clean up in the bathroom for like the first time in like a week.
All right. So you go to the bathroom. Are you taking are you a shower or a bath person? There's two types of people on the planet.
Ooh, what?
One is objectively wrong.
I feel like...
Which one is objectively wrong?
I rinse in the sink first, and then I rinse in the toilet.
That's clearly wrong.
I
clearly
feel
the
like
wrong way.
with Vince's backstory, they would probably be a bath person, but knowing the current circumstances, they are going to clean up as quick as humanly possible. With or without soap, man. They can't waste time looking for that stuff.
So, Vince hops in the shower. Let's go to... I have nothing else really to say about that, so we'll hop over to Willie and North in the Boston police station. Willie, you just turned around. You were about to head out the door, and that cop who you had recognized from the auction earlier that night is gone.
Yeah, seeing that he left, Willie would kind of like ponder there for a second, like, let me tell North. So he'll turn around and be like, hey, North, can you meet me outside for a minute?
He'll like nod and follow.
All right. So once we get out there, I'll be like, North. So that cop that was in there a while ago, I'm pretty sure he's a member of that lodge we just came from. So I will be real careful what you tell him.
When did you learn this?
Oh, I knew this a while ago.
Oh, I've been knowing this.
Yeah, we like,
Why wouldn't you tell me?
dude, you spazzed out back there not too long ago.
I'm sorry. You knew before, after we broke in.
Look, I knew it before we went in the basement. All right.
Then why wouldn't you tell me?
No, you see. Okay, so you didn't know he was a cop.
Yeah.
Willie didn't know he was a cop until just now when he was looking for North. He just recognized that guy as like, whoa, that guy was at the auction. He was there. He has some kind of connection to the lodge. And you had saw him talking with the other higher up ranking people there. But Willie didn't know he was a cop until just now when North was looking for him. When Willie was looking for North.
Well, thank you, voice in my head.
All right. So he'd be like, yeah. So just be real careful what you say. Oh yeah. By the way, the guy that we found, he no longer exists. So I wouldn't bring him up.
What do you mean he no longer exists?
He went poof, dust.
What do you mean just poofed dust?
Look,
People don't just do that.
Look, I understand that, but look, I had him on my shoulder after you stormed out. I went into this little cove area where Vince and Shorty was at, and they said some weird. I don't know, was it a message? I don't know what they said. They said some weird stuff, and the man's spirit literally lifted from his body and he turned to dust.
So what you're saying is one of two witnesses is now dead.
Yes, so I wouldn't mention him if you don't want to sound crazy.
He just fucking cringes. Okay.
And you'll just turn around and go back in.
Alright. So with that, Willie will head back to the hotel.
Okay. So, Willie, you are heading back to the hotel. I'm sure you're looking around. You're probably thinking about all the events that have happened this past evening. And, you look off down the streets and you see a orange glow in the skyline. It's smoke rising. You can start to hear fire engines, like sirens going.
Ooh. Willie would like to head in that direction to see exactly what that is.
This is some very unfortunate foreshadowing.
Yes, I have an idea of what it is. I have a good idea, but Willie gonna head in that direction just to make sure.
You're heading that direction. You realize you're heading towards the direction of the lodge. You arrive at the scene.
So my thought of this lodge is on fire was correct. Cool, got it.
So many good episode titles. Gross miscommunication or This Lodge is on fire.
Burn, baby, burn.
The lodge is on fire now. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, the lodge is on fire. And it looks like it's a mess. I need you to do a sanity check.
Wait, why?
There's some scary ass fire.
Okay, so you're trying to. I mean, obviously, like you're the player as Chuck, but then there's the character Willie, who's been experiencing all the shit that you, the player Chuck, have been steering him in. He has seen monsters, fishmen. He has seen zombified custodians. He's fought monsters. He is becoming involved in working against cults and spooky shit, and this on top of it. And he's seen a man just disappear from from being physically there to just being dust. He's had a rough, traumatic evening. I would like you to do a sanity check.
You call that process dustification or
Dustification.
poofing?
I succeeded.
Okay.
Yep.
Fucking
not
nothing
getting me.
phases
Sorry,
Willie.
Keeper, you ain't getting me. I'm sorry.
Damn it. All right, Willie, Chuck, you both win this time.
Breaks out the
So yeah,
marshmallows.
so Willie decides to pull out marshmallows and graham crackers and chocolate to make s'mores, laughing all the way. No, what is Willie's reaction to seeing this?
He's in a little bit of disbelief. Like, he's kind of got that what the hell look like. If it's not one thing, it's another. And like all the evidence that they had to try to frame or tell anybody, it's gone. So he's just like, well, fuck, and he just gonna leave the scene because he don't want to be connected to it in any way. So he's like, I'm getting up out of here.
Frankly, that's
There's
a healthy
too many-
attitude.
Yeah, I agree. Well, agreed. So, you head back. Where do you head? Are you heading back to the hotel? You're gonna leave north there?
Yeah, I'm heading back to the hotel.
Okay, leaving north, unaware of what's happening.
Yeah,
Poor
lack of
North.
communication is the title.
Well, that's my character running gag at this moment. This miscommunication. So I'm gonna run with it.
The cell phone really was a revolutionary invention. Is all we're saying here.
You see what happens in a world without cell phones?
Radios,
Radio.
messenger
Yeah.
messenger pigeons. You know.
So we'll head to back to the precinct. I'd like to touch base with North. Willie has decided to go back to the hotel after seeing the lodge on fire. North, what do you do while continuing to wait? The police officer hasn't come back. It's
Well,
been quite a while. What?
stand right there and just waiting as he was previously.
Okay. So I'm gonna just reuse the same token. You see another police officer walk by. Excuse me, hey, sir. You got somebody helping you?
No, waiting for Officer Davis to come in.
Oh, all right then. Well, you're gonna be waiting a while. He's not coming till the morning.
That's fine.
All right. So, He'll look back at you, and but he'll just continue back towards his desk, and he'll just sit down at his desk and keep typing. I think it was decided this was like early in the morning. Back at the hotel, Willie arrives. Vince is out of the shower. They're dressed. We got Shorty laid out on the sofa. Willie, you come in. What do you do?
Yeah, he'll look at Shorty and be like, huh, okay, look like he's still alive, and just keep walking and go to Vince. But Vince, the damn lodge is on fire.
I can promise, was not me.
I know it wasn't you. It better not been you.
No, I this time did not leave.
All right, but
As opposed to all the other times.
right. So like he'd be like, yeah, I just came back from telling North about everything, and he kind of paused like, North. Now he remember he should have went back and told North that the lodge was on fire.
Oh, also, you did you tell them that? Oh, by the way, one of the cops there was also at the lodge that night.
Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm getting there.
My mistake.
So he'd be like, oh yeah. By the way, so one of the cops, like one of the the guy we met in the lounge that you was talking to, that you said was a cop.
Yeah.
Yes, he's at the police station right at the when I walked in there, he was in the police station with North.
Oh, I guess it's a real good thing I didn't go this time.
Yeah, so I have a feeling they all in cahoots here. Like they know what's going on at that lodge.
Ooh. No. We should probably leave.
I agree with you. So let's wake Shorty up. Get he needs to get up.
About
And-
that, so I tried, and all he does is weird twitchy things, and then he starts snoring again.
I got something. So he'll walk over to Shorty and like pick him up, kind of like by his like the front of his shirt, and get ready to slap him. See if he wakes up.
Still snoring. Unperturbed.
Okay. So you slap him, and Shorty, you're saying that he's gonna sleep through this. Is that what you're saying? Shorty he's gonna be able to sleep through a slap to the face.
How good is this? How good is this dream that I'm going through? What's going on? How spicy are we talking about here? What do I got going on?
Well, how about you can roll a Constitution check.
Oh.
Don't forget, you're not doing so great.
Don't forget, his slap might kill me. I believe in my... Oh, God.
So, we're gonna say that you wake up. Well, you failed your... Okay, so you're still passed out.
I mean, he slapped me so hard, I'm passed out. That's what happened.
He didn't slap with the intent to kill. The intent is what's important here.
9/10 the law, they say. Yeah.
So he's unconscious. I mean, he had been locked up for who knows. You all don't know exactly how long, or maybe he told you.
I mean, I don't know how long, really, in the grand scheme of things. No one showed me a calendar.
Presumably weeks. He's been locked up, barely being fed. So he's unconscious.
So he'll look at Vince. So all right, look, we got to get back to the police department. Get North up out of there, and yeah, we got to get the hell up out of here.
I don't think dragging a unconscious man to the police station would look too good, though.
We can look. They're called alleyways. We take him, we dump him in the elevator, sit him up like he's a drunk, He'll be fine.
I don't know if you've ever been drunk in an alleyway, but I don't think it's gonna go that well.
So okay, Vince. So what do you want to do?
In my opinion, go talk to North. You're the only one North will trust. Then come back. We pick Shorty up. We drape a cloak over him, and then we haul our booties out of here.
All right, we'll do that then. So just make sure you gather everything. Grab the books. Grab it so we don't lose it. So we don't forget anything. I'm about to go get North.
Ignore the swelling bruise on my face.
Put some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
All right. So you guys, so Willie and Vince head back to the police station to go
Just
get
Willie.
North.
Vince is gonna be packing her things.
Okay. Vince is packing her things.
Everybody's
Their
things.
Dun 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 dun.
Everybody's things.
Everybody's things.
Everybody's things. Okay. Okay. So Vince is staying back, and they're packing everybody's things. In Shorty's mind, he's just taken a tumble down a small ravine.
I've just been hit by a train, whatever.
His face is planting against a river stone, and he's getting up. He continues to hear the chanting. It's getting closer now. Ya-nga-nga. Ya-nga-nga. And there's light ahead, a light from a fire ahead. And he creeps forward. Do you want to do another reality check?
So creeps forward. I feel my dream self doing this action. Is my dream self good at creeping?
You don't know.
I don't know.
But you're trying. It's a dream. I mean, but you're not. It's kind of like those dreams where you're watching somebody else, but you are that somebody else at the same time.
Yeah.
Have you ever had dreams like that?
Far too often, some might say.
So, but if you want to take the reins of this person who you were watching, let me do another reality
What are the
check.
consequences? That's always the question you gotta ask yourself as you
What are the
as you
consequences?
proceed to try it regardless, because you gotta, I failed again.
You failed again. You
But-
continue to proceed forward.
Did he use power instead of
Power.
insanity?
That's what I was thinking. It was power, not
Willpower? Yeah.
There is no willpower stat, is there?
It's called power.
You show
It's-
me.
yeah, it's
you
just
show
called-
me this stat.
It's power. It's called power.
Oh! Let me roll that instead. Still failed. Still failed.
You haven't succeeded a single roll all game.
I have what the kids like to refer to as immense talent, but no ability whatsoever.
So, you watching third person as you are also this other person who is not you, dressed in robes, peek through, continuing forward through this dense shrubs, desert shrubbery. I don't know what kind of trees they are. Getting closer to the light, hearing this chanting, nya, nya, nyanga, and the light ahead. It peers around the point of view as though like you were watching this whole scene. You see people in front of the fire, silhouettes, also in robes, hooded. And it's almost like you're panning around yourself to see yourself for the first time, and it's definitely not you. maybe 20-something-year-old Arab man.
Is he cute?
He's ruggedly handsome.
All right. At least there's that.
Panning back, hearing nya nya, and one of them pulls a dagger from their sleeve and slices their own hand and throws the blood into the fire. And the fire grows like it's feeding off of this blood. Their chanting continues. And you can see as they're going, like, moving around the fire, like, not a dance, but like some kind of like a shuffle. And it's in line with the chant. Nya nga Yog-Sothoth yehi lecheb. And they're moving around the fire, and you see a medallion on that it seems like the one you just saw slice their hand wearing this medallion. As we do a side swipe back over to Willie, he's running down, trying to get to the police station, and he gets in there and he sees North still waiting patiently.
So, yeah, he'll run over to North, like, North, come here.
What?
Just come on, come outside.
Okay, fine. Get up again.
North, we gotta leave. We get the help out of here. On the way back, the lodge was on fire.
What do you mean it was on? Oh, Jesus Christ! Just one of those nights.
Yes, you cannot talk to them, guys. We gotta get the hell up out of here. We was the last ones there that wasn't a part of that lodge. We're gonna get framed for this.
So what do you suppose we do?
We get the hell up out of here. Leave town.
Willie sounds like an expert of getting the hell up out of here.
This is a very good plan. Yeah.
Yeah, North will look pretty conflicted about the whole situation before finally agreeing to just go with you.
All right, so we can't run because he can't run, so we just head back to the hotel the fastest we possibly can go.
Well, you can run, but yes, North is going to take a sweet ass time.
And I'm not going to leave you, so I'm just going to. I won't be anxious. You can see me being anxious, wanting to run, looking back at you, but.
Okay. So you're heading back. You both eventually get back to the hotel, or you're making your way back. Vince, anything particular happen while you're packing your things?
Other than being extremely grossed out by most of these guys' air quotes clothing, probably not, because there's no way Vince is touching whatever ooky spooky book that was that Shorty be hanging on to.
Okay. So you're packing up all of your things, everybody's things, and Willie arrives first.
Vince is gonna purposely mix up the underwear.
Jesus.
Who's
They are going to be putting Willie's underwear into North's bag and North's underwear in Willie's bag.
On
Why?
purpose?
Yes.
That'll be funny later. So Willie, you arrive a little bit before North. He's still struggling. Goddamn elevator's been out for weeks. So North is struggling up the stairs. Yeah, so you get there first.
All right. So he'll come in like, all right, Vince, you got everything packed?
Of course.
Good. North should be coming up here anytime soon here.
Right.
Cut to him struggling in the stairwell.
Just a few minutes after that, North, you get through the door.
Yeah, gets in, looks visibly like in a bit of pain. This is just generally not having a greatest time.
Is this the point where we tell him that he has to go back down the stairs now?
Well,
I'm
before we
just
get to that,
Willie, you're already carrying Shorty. There's no way I can carry him.
true. Before we do that, though, we need to find out where the hell we're gonna go, though. Like,
Yeah, where are you going to go? It's an excellent question. So, I mean, you can't really ask Shorty. He's still passed out. Where are y'all's connections from? Like individually, like, I think what Vince, you have some kind of relation in a family tie to New York. I can't remember where North said that he was originally based out of in his PI practice, and same thing with Willie. Remind me.
Originally in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. So New York as well. Okay.
Yeah, mine's in Chicago, so.
Okay, that's a little bit of ways away.
Yeah.
And Vince, was I accurate about New York?
Yeah, specifically Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York. Okay. So, and then you also have some you had picked up some evidence about, well, specifically Willie and Vince, who found the evidence of a flyer that advertised that, what was that guy's first name? Can't remember his first name. His last name was, what was his name? Stanford. Carl Stanford was going to be doing some kind of presentation as a speaker, a group called Look to the Future in New York, and it was coming up in the next month. But then you also had found a letter while investigating the caverns and catacombs beneath the lodge. And I don't know if you recall that, but I think I can... yeah, here you go. I'll show it to y'all again. Did I show it to you? Show it players. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, you can read through it. Looks like there was recent events success about procuring some kind of artifact in Mexico. So, I mean, heading back to, one of your home bases might be helpful, or if you want to keep pursuing these links to the lodge, what do you want to do? Just disappear, fade into the night, podcast over. Until I come up with something else. Because we will go way off the rails on that if you decide to do that. What do you want to do?
I have
Let's
no idea.
go to Mexico.
Mexico. So you're gonna go to Mexico?
Mexico.
I'm asleep, but I kind of recommend Mexico. I think that might be an interesting solution.
Now here's the question. How the heck do we get all the way to Mexico?
Easily by traveling to Berlin first.
Berlin first? We'll go to Mexico via Berlin.
Like,
Look, I'm just saying, I got a hunch.
Why is North's hunch Berlin of all places?
Does it really have to be a reason?
Does it really have to be? Well, why would North suggest Berlin? Or that was just for gag. That was just for gag.
I am suggesting Berlin. You see, everything points to Berlin because each letter, each thing that we've learned so far, has a B in it. Letter B. And if you jumble up the words enough, you'll find Berlin.
I see why he's no longer a police officer.
Hey! Yeah.
See this, sir, good sir. That is where you're wrong. I was never a police officer.
Well,
Point confirmed, I suppose.
While the three investigators are trying to figure out what to do next or how to go about getting to Mexico, we fade away and back into the dreamscape as Shorty, watching as this man, being this man now, peeking through and seeing these figures chanting around this now pillar of fire, and they're chanting. You see this medallion. This medallion seems to have the same sort of sigils that you saw on that rock face. Like you can see it gleaming, glinting in the firelight. Maybe it's just a dream, or maybe you're just canny vision, but you perceive that those same symbols you saw on the rock face are on that medallion. If you'd like, you can attempt a what are we calling it again?
Reality check.
Reality check. Do a willpower check.
Am I wearing one?
Are you wearing one? No, you're not wearing one.
Only some of the other people are wearing one.
Only these other individuals that are around the fire.
So, Kentucky Spice here. I want to go for I'm feeling like whatever's going on here, we're kind of getting to the denouement of the stream. I don't want to linger here much longer. We're going for all the spice. I need to get out of this dream. I want to try and take my willpower check here, and I want to try and lunge for one of the medallions and grab it.
Okay. Then do a willpower check.
Hard success!
You lunge out of the bushes towards the nearest robed figure who is brandishing a knife, somewhat like a sickle-shaped sort of knife, very like Arab inspired. It's like a Arabian inspired dagger.
A Chris knife of some description.
Chris knife, yeah.
A curved dagger of some description.
Yeah. So you lunge out towards this man with the dagger. What is your agility score?
My plan. What's my agility score?
What is your agility score? You interrupted these men.
You mean dexterity, perhaps, not agility.
This
my agility score is a 60. I'm a skinny legend.
Skinny legend.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's get one of these cultist guys things.
You want me to do a dex save, or what are we thinking?
No, this is going to determine initiative order. This is going to determine the initiative order.
Because I'll be fully transparent about my strategy here. I ain't trying to run away here. I am gonna grab this amulet and I'm diving right into that pillar of fire.
Sure. Okay. You have succeeded your reality check, and I will let you take the reins in this dream. So your dexterity is 60.
Yeah.
It is 60. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're gonna get to act first. What do you do?
I mean, did he spot me when I came out of the bushes?
Yeah.
Question. He saw me.
Yeah.
I didn't take a selfie.
You were not being subtle about it. You just jumped out.
Got a stealth of 50. You didn't even spot
No,
me.
it's too late for that.
Shit, fuck. All right. Yeah, I'm.
So you're gonna try to maneuver. It's like you're gonna try to go for the medallion.
Yeah, I'm going straight for the medallion. I don't care about my body here. I'm in a dream.
So you're just going for the goal.
I'm making a swipe for the medallion, and then I am diving right for the. As soon as I grab it, I'm going right for the fire.
Okay. So go ahead and you can roll. Let's see. I guess your dexterity is probably the best thing to do, is kind of maneuver your body to grab this medallion, weave through these individuals and grab the medallion. So go ahead and roll dexterity. Just to let you know, I got an extreme success.
Thanks, bud.
That was what I rolled.
I got a regular success.
Okay. So the success that I got, it does beat yours.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
As the knife plunges down through the upper part of your collarbone.
Ow.
And into your...
Did I get my hands on that necklace, though?
You snap awake in real life. Oh, you did get your hands on the necklace, yeah. But you wake in real life. So you wake yourself up. Your death triggers you wake up.
Oh, I instantly died upon being stabbed.
Yeah, you got stabbed. You woke up.
Alright, shit. It's just a stab wound. Okay, yeah. I will, obviously, woken immediately from a presumably stab wound to the collarbone. That probably felt pretty real. So, I'm gonna freak out a little bit. And, startle awake and pat myself all over the body and check to make sure that I am in fact not knifed in the chest, and then do a confirmation check and see if there is anything in my hands, which I'm hoping I death gripped hard enough.
No, there's nothing in your hand.
Yeah, dice nothing.
You got nothing.
Worth a shot. I tried. He rolled really high.
But what if he didn't?
What if he had? Would I have been able to successfully pull something out of the dream with me? I don't know. Maybe if I'm a better wizard.
Yeah, probably not. No, I probably still use. It's still probably what you would have not.
I probably
gotten
still
anything
not
out of
would
the
have
dream.
pulled anything out of the dream. Well,
Nope. But it was fun.
it's worth a shot.
It was worth a shot, and it was fun.
I learned a lot.
You snap awake. You had something like a vision of some kind.
I did indeed. Why is everyone standing there?
Yeah, he alive?
I think it was always alive. Otherwise, I wouldn't still
I don't
be
know.
here.
I'm sorry. I think when Willie took that hit, and you just kept. I thought you died.
You think I killed the man?
I'll touch my face and feel like a very tender spot and be like, did somebody hit me in the face?
What else was I supposed to think when you hit someone like that? They don't even move.
You
He
could
was already out.
smelling salts or something like that? Like, geez, you just moved straight to smacking a guy. Like, Lord of mercy. What?
You're awake, right? You're alive.
I think so. Yeah. What's everyone doing? You got your stuff packed. I don't really have stuff, but like I guess that means I'm packed too. Are you going somewhere? Like,
So, truth be told, don't know where we're going. May or may not have planned on kidnapping you. But the lodge, yeah, it's on fire. Yeah.
good riddance.
So
Fun.
we were thinking we should probably just get out of here.
Yeah, bounce, classic. Yeah. Do you know where you're going?
No idea.
Any suggestions? Do you have an idea? Do you want to go somewhere specific? I do know how to. I mean, I'm not a pilot, but I do know kind of how to I know how to acquire a vehicular device. It's kind of what I do. I'm a traveler. Like, if you want to go someplace, I can probably help you out with that.
Mexico?
Does it have to be Mexico? Like,
Vince looks to Willie.
Yeah, we'll look back at you like Mexico. Why Mexico?
Last time I was down south of the border, I kind of.
Vince proceeds.
It's not exactly new, but I kind of pissed a lot of people off.
Vince proceeds to whip out smack letter in the air. It says Mexico.
Yeah, I read that too. Yeah, look, we can go, but just like if anyone asks you who I am, literally say anything other than who I am. Does that sound like a plan?
That guy's Shorty.
Like, you could call me Tally, you could call me Paulie, just not Shorty. In fact, I'm gonna hide under like a coat if we're ever anywhere near any major dwelling or like anybody on horseback. Just, I don't exist. Sound like a plan?
Look, I don't know where else to go. Do you have an idea of where else we should go? Mexico is the only other place that was mentioned.
I like Mexico. Mexico's great. The liquor's delicious. But, like,
I heard Berlin's pretty good this time of year.
I hate Berlin this time.
Why would we
like,
go to Berlin?
All of time, really. Like, Berlin's just a sketchy place in general. Have you been to the clubs there? Like, the music they play. There's too many tubas. I'm just not into it.
So yeah, there was also mention of New York in the flyer that you found. If you wanted to continue that way too.
I think Mexico's a great plan.
Or,
I just
hear me out. Whips out other flyer. We could go check out what this was supposed to be about. Look, I'm not saying that Dustman is going to be there because clearly Dustman's not going to be there. But we can see.
This looks suspiciously like a cult.
Everything looks like a cult here.
You make a valid point. We do have a jar of a man. Where did that end up in a bag?
The man who was supposed to show up to points to flyer.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't the man who you guys turned to dust. That was the missing man.
Yeah.
That was the missing lawyer.
Yeah, he was from.
Yeah.
He was an innocent bystander.
He was just chilling.
It was Stanford, wasn't it?
No, that was what the hell was his name? James Clark. It was James Clark.
Yeah, we killed that guy.
You killed him.
He's dead.
He's dead now. Your Mr. Stanford. He was one of.
Lawyer.
He wasn't a lawyer. He was just a high-ranking member of the lodge.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
he was the one who had something to do with the missing baby.
So we should really go there because he's gonna be there. We should really go there. I vote we go there.
Oh, Willie's face would turn a little pale, like New York.
Yes. Look, I don't want to go either.
I
I
don't.
really don't want to go either. But if we want to follow up with this lodge stuff, who best to ask than Mr. Stanford himself? Maybe he's got some information on that the Scott fellow with the caverns that Mr. points to north was all about finding, which made us end up in that hellhole anyway.
Willie kind of scratches his head, like I really don't want to go there, but I guess
I don't
I'd like
want
to take a quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to get to know Willie's character because we don't really get to hear much from Willie about his backstory. Yeah, we got a little bit of a scene in one of the first episodes, but can I get that? Can we do that?
So why are
we
you
do
so afraid of New York? Like, I know why I'm afraid of New York.
May-
Why are you afraid?
Maybe just like, and at that when Vince asks Willie that, we kind of like fade into a memory that Willie is having. Can you give us a taste of that memory?
Yeah. So let's say the memory kind of fades in. It's in New York. I don't know what would be like the biggest like is the boxing scene. I don't know exactly where they had like bigger boxing events in New York, because during that time frame. But so you can see like people heading to that area. You see people's making bets, excited. This new up and comer like boxers. Finally get to get his shot. So you see Willie just in the back, just doing this little sparring things, and his mentor Ruckus will come up and be like, "Well, Willie, you ready for this? It's been a long time. We worked hard for this, so like Willie's excited for this. So this is like his first big match from the underground scene. So the memory kind of fades a little bit more. Now he's inside the ring. And there's this guy that comes into the ring. He looks like really don't know who he's supposed to have been fighting, which was kind of a red flag. But this guy seems nervous. He seems a little scared. But no, Willie's focused. He's not really caring about any of that. So the fight proceeds. And Willie is like really beating this man. Like round 1, round 2, as things go on, like he's like really, really beating this man down. You see Willie start to look kind of concerned, looking at like the ref, like, hey, we might want to end this, but the ref is like, continue. So he keeps continuing to the point where this man kind of just stopped moving.
So, with that, because that was pretty intense. That was good. That was a nice vignette. We fade back into the moment at the time. How does Willie respond to, Vince's question of, well, why don't you want to go to New York?
He like, look, things happened there. Let's just say things happened there, and there's a lot of unfinished business there, and I really don't want to go back there.
I can't fault you for that. So Vince is going to look to north. It's going to take us forever to get to Mexico, but it would take less time to get to New York. So should we investigate the lodge before we make our way to Mexico, or should we just head to Mexico with no information, let alone not really knowing why we're going to Mexico?
That Stanford guy was one of the ones who locked me up in that basement. I don't think he's necessarily going to be the most verbose when it comes to giving us information. He's a sketchy guy. He's one of their leaders. Mexico and South America, Central America in general, was where they had me looking for that object I couldn't find. This letter seems to suggest that they've got another line on where to find it. I wasn't clearly the only one looking. At the very least, if we're trying to get ahead of them, going to Mexico might give us, we might be able to head them off at the pass, as it were.
So, Shorty, since you've traveled a lot, you could. You're probably the most. Your character is the most knowledgeable about travel routes. So I'll give you this. There's multiple ways to get to Mexico. You could take a train from Boston to New York, and then take a steamship from New York to Veracruz in Mexico. Or you can hop on a train and take a train down to Mexico. And then once in Mexico, you might need to either hire a vehicle, a driver, or procure one to get to the location, any location outside of a major city.
So, I posit you this. It is safe to assume that the group of erstwhile individuals who needed to make a steady paycheck would have left the area upon our return to Boston and me not showing up for several weeks. They would have left. Clearly, they did not come looking for me. So, whatever vessel or means of transit that I used to arrive in Boston is no longer available. What would be the likelihood of us finding and acquiring a consistent ship that we could acquire through, let's call them illegitimate means, in the Boston Harbor at this time of night, that we could use for an indeterminate period of time? Because Mexico might not be our last stop, and there's a lot of harbors, and going from Mexico back to New York, it'd be really handy to not have to hire another ship. That's all I'm saying. That's a lot of tickets to have to buy.
It's a lot of tickets. So while we discuss and think about the logistics of how the party will proceed, we'll figure it out next time on Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. Bye for now. See, it doesn't always end on a cliffhanger.